And we're back. Happy Friday, or whatever day it happens to be if you're watching the VOD. Hmm. Got a nice hot cup of tea here. Got some vanilla chai that I Canadianed up a little bit with some Crown Royal. Delightful. So, where did we leave off? All right, we took out the comms base up here. We still need to take out the armory and the like the barracks before we can proceed into the city to go commit not war crimes. Now, only very ethical, honorable warfare for us, no shame for display or anything like that. You know, kind of like in Dark Souls PvP, we're gonna bow first, and we're not gonna chug potions. You know, that's just maximum ethics from top to bottom. So, all right. Just so we don't have to go backtracking around and stuff, let's go do the armory. And hey, maybe we'll find some weapons while we're here. That would sure be handy, huh? This armory contains one of the Empire's largest weapons caches in Scudelia, or Arcadia. Occupying this base is of the utmost strategic importance prior to marching on Belclad. We might even find weapons to upgrade our current issues and arm new units being formed. They're ours anyway, forged from the metals and ores mined in our homeland soils. Spare us the minor details while that bunch over there is staring right down our snouts. Let's take them out quickly, then we can plunder our new base. In the name of a free Arcadia, liquidate the enemy's troops and seize the Empire's armory. Alright. So, this appears to just be another kill everybody quest. More rays. Alright, that's the new Cyclops upgrade. Looks kind of scary, actually. 48 attack is no joke. 32 defense and 60 HP. Yeah, no joke. Couple of Dullahans. The recent Archer upgrade. Current Mage. Yeah. Some Zombos. Alright, I mean, nothing too scary, honestly. But man, I wish they'd start with... Just once, I'd like to have Dan at the actual start of the lineup instead of all the way in the back. Okay, that's gonna be the line of scrimmage right there. This Morgue Raise is gonna move about 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4 is where he's gonna get to, probably. So if we're in spear range of hitting the Dullahan, we should be fine. We're gonna have to be a little mindful of the mages. But I think we should have no problems Probably just kind of jumping forward and smacking them on the next round. Yeah, actually, we'll have Jeddah sit right there. Yeah. There. Yeah, right there should be safe. Those range shots actually have, or range sats, actually have more movement than the... Yeah, the zombies are a little bit more mobile than the Cyclopses. She should be able to delete this thing. Oh, yeah. Very nice. First blood. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me... Settings. Yeah, I don't want to be pausing when I'm just tabbing around through chat and whatnot. Alright, Oogie Rat. Alright. Yo. Alright. That Althea mage is maybe the biggest threat. The Oogie Rat is kind of a threat. But yeah, let's geek the mage. Halloween campaign waiting room. Yeah, actually, I guess that should probably be a thing here sooner rather than later. Is what happens when Magnafest ends? What, don't you know? That's when Magnafest begins. Alright, nice dodge there from Brian. Let's see how bad this new Zombo is. Or new Cyclops, I should say. Ugh. 16 damage, okay. Alright, we'll smash the archer. And here comes the other archer, ready to poke Brian from the rear. Ow. Alright, that's starting to hurt a bit. There we go. We get rid of the other one, though, and... looking pretty good all of a sudden. Alright, one of the rain sots will probably come in and take that spot. Yep. How did I know? These things are kind of irrelevant at this point. I say as we take 8 more damage. Now, how much time is left on Rise of the Beasts? It can't be that much, right? Like a day, maybe? A day and a half. Okay. Did I ever do the... I need to actually do the Proud fights still. I mean, it's... You know what? We'll do that on the side screen over here while attacks animate and the main screen. Let's see here. How do we want to... Ooh, I don't necessarily want to... I don't want to expose Royce to the whole enemy back line. Toria! And of course, you know, as we all know, Toria is the sound that Multi makes when she's mopping floors. 5 by 5 and 5 times 50 and 4 times 100 crystals. It's clearing each battle during Dread Barrage. 2,000 from honor rewards, 450 from individual. 14 solo draw tickets. Okay, you know, that's a pretty good amount of 250, 650, 1,100. So like 3,100 crystals and 14 tickets. So 24 draws, basically. Alright, we got the... We have successfully geeked the mage, as is tradition. Always a very important step in any game. I want to say yes. So probably enough extra crystals to, ooh, ow, bring that from like 24 draws up to 25 draws. Ooh, Royce is getting kind of wrecked. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Even 2 hits was enough to kind of ruin her day. Alright, something should... Yeah. Move up to hit Brian, yeah. Crit again. Alright, let's actually take out the archer, as he's kind of the wild card right now, as far as ally positioning goes. And now Brian's gonna need a heal in a major way. On 530 draws, good lord. Gonna be ready for some New Year's human rights, it sure looks like. Alright, we still have the initiative. Yeah, we'll get rid of the archer. And level up for Jenny, which is good because she might... Well, I'll say an extra point of defense or 2 might have been good there, but well. Glory to our Stotska. Yeah, he'll just hit Brian and do another, like, 8 damage. Is the... Let's see. The Morgareys is right there. I'm sturdy enough to do that. Actually, might make more sense, honestly. Have him go up and just execute this one before it takes a turn. Die, monster. Whoa. Oh, come on. Really, game? Really, game? That's okay, the weak enemy decided to go next. Aw. Damn it, Bobby! Meanwhile, with my current 0 draws, I am not ready for anything, nor will I be. I went broke again, rolling for Cynthia. So, I am pretty well cooked. Yeah. Oh, look, a level with no stats for Shane. What a surprise. That's the 3rd one he's gotten. And kidneys, huh? Oh, I don't know. I think it'd be better to just sign up for medical experiments. I feel like the rate of return is probably a lot better. Plus, you know, you can only really sell 1 kidney effectively. Whereas medical experiments, you know, you can sign up for all kinds of medical experiments. And most of them probably won't make you go blind. Amazon gift card from University of Mannheim. Nice. Free money is the best kind of money. And level up for Dan. Yeah, I've seen other people get similar stuff from like Google surveys. And I've tried that sort of thing. It's like every survey, I mean, if I even get any at all, which usually I don't, and a survey that takes me like 3 minutes pays like 5 cents. Somehow everybody else gets surveys that pay like 25 cents a crack. And I just don't get anything like that. You know, I thought I was going to actually finish this month with something vaguely resembling a budget surplus. And then I get an email today saying, we've received your payment on such and such account for $208. And I thought, well, that was the entirety of the surplus. 35 XP across the board. Shadow leveled up, very nice. Richard and Dora. And Stinger leveled up. Oh, they just picked 50,000 random citizens, and, So you just got lucky and got access to a tiny bit of free money. Okay, hey, our emblem upgraded. Yay. Finally. We're back to Valkyrie. Alright. I'm going to drop a save state just in case there's another battle in here. Which there may or may not be. But please don't kill me. You may take whatever you want. As many as you like. Brian and his party found a steel axe. Alright. Fang saber. Alright. Fang sabers are way outdated at this point. Yeah, it actually is quite a bit of money. Yeah. 250 to 500,000 euros a month. Yeah. Though that's probably coming from a government subsidy, out of some, 10 billion euro slush fund. Chaos Edge. Ooh. Nice. That sounds like a good weapon. Remember, we're not looting this place, we're liberating it. There's a difference. When we do this sort of thing, it's based. When the Empire does this sort of thing, it's cringe. Want some new Warhammer 40k minis on discount. Nice. Oh, a Chrome Lance. Who cares? A Byhander. Okay. That's actually what we're... That's like one step down from the current sword that we're using on most characters. It's just like random stuff everywhere in here. Oh, for sure. Yeah, and those were pretty cool. Is there a Total War game set in like Age of Smegmar or other Warhammer Fantasy? Oh yeah, like Total, well, like Warhammer 3. Yeah, actually, yeah, from like the most recent one. Duh. Actually, do I not have this one wish listed? Actually, yeah, is Total War Warhammer 3? Actually, yeah, I see it as very positive, so I assume it is. You can also grab Warhammer 1, 2, and 3, 75% off on a bundle for 45. Or no, wait, that's the 3. Excuse me, that's the 3 expansions. Yeah, 3 expansions. Or the war. Oh, or no. Oh, or the trilogy. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 for 45 bucks. Wait, the game by itself is 60, or you can get the bundle with 3 games for 45. Enhanced chapter scene. Heavy firepower. Well, I know they need more DACA, clearly, and good lord, there is a lot of DLC for Total War Warhammer. can, it's probably what he's already using, actually. Oh, we actually have a bunch of rations and stuff in here. Excessive use of tanks and dreadnoughts. Excessive is the correct amount of firepower, and it is the correct amount of dreadnoughts. Kind of like how the correct amount of exterminatus is always yes. Actually, while I'm at it, is there anything on... Not that I can actually afford to buy anything, but... I was gonna go look at my Steam wishlist, but it's just not loading right now, apparently. Yeah. Sorry, we encountered an error while processing your request. Okay. I guess Steam just doesn't want me to look at my wishlist. Well, that's fine. This place is crawling with beefed up security forces, too. Was there Blue Archive on your wish list? No, actually, I have Blue Archive blocked and ignored. Oh, yeah, that's because my Steam profile is actually set to private, so no one can view it. The enemy must have known we were in the region. They've been waiting for us. I actually went through my wish list recently and actually deleted like 80 or 90% of it. Because I realized most of the games on there have been 75 or more % off since I wish listed it. And, you know, if I didn't buy it when it was marked down to $3.99, I clearly don't actually want it. How am I supposed to get free games if people can't view them? You know, this is you. Whoa. Oh, I mean, for you, it would be, I don't... Thing is, I don't know all the Blue Archive character names. But probably, the Ninja Fox girl, I don't know what her name is, but probably her. Say probably Hina. And... I'm gonna say not Wakamo, but I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Wakamo. She'd probably be in your top 10, but maybe not top 5. Not the Ninja Fox? I'm surprised. Was I at least right about Hina? Hina, yeah, no surprise. I don't know enough Blue Archive character names. I'm gonna guess another probably a Gehenna character. And if not Ninja Fox, maybe Shiroko? Uh, not Shiroko. Okay. Shiroko's a pretty good choice. And oh God, yeah. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Maki and Hade. I don't know who they are. I know nothing about Blue Archive. Commodore Luke's army's tough. Get ready for a brutal fight. Capture the supply base, and we'll cripple the Empire's logistics in the south. These enemies are desperate. They will give no quarter. This will be a fight to the finish. I mean, yeah, I know. It's a lot of characters, and where? Oh, okay, the enemies are all over here. And let's actually wait. We'll actually move Royce back a bit. Oh, those Ken troopers are getting a little close for comfort with their big gun attacks. The Althea mage. I want that mage to go before I move up into kill range on this first guy. For the most part. No, I think if Chris... I think he can probably not get murdered by the mage from here. Alright, 35 damage, very good. And, like, you know, I know the Toho cast like the back of my hand up through... Oh man, I was wrong. I totally misjudged the distance. Up through, you know, like subterranean animism, and then I still know it pretty well up through like UFO, and then after that, not so much. Though I feel like that's true for a lot of Toho fans, that somewhere around UFO, they just kind of stopped caring about new characters. Alright, where's the other... Alright, both mages have gone, so we can, gotta look at, those Rhinesats actually are pretty mobile. Aleph Ghetto, alright, these things are irrelevant. 32 attack, 30 defense. I mean, they're just big piles of hit points. That's it. They're irrelevant. One more Ken Trooper to deal with. Look at distances. I don't really want to tempt too much fate with Jenny. I'm gonna move her right there. Try to pull in some enemies, but I don't want her to get too much aggro. Yeah, an Idolmaster. I know the characters who actually matter. Holy cow, that Chaos Edge. That's got to be a cursed weapon or something. It's a sword with range. I don't trust it. Yeah, my God. I mean, there are so many IMAS characters across all the generations. I mean, hell, if you get into like the minor Cinderella Girls characters, like all the like 1 and 2 star characters, then it just gets goofy. Or God forbid we start talking about Million Live. Though I can tell you all the characters' names in Million Arthur. Spoiler alert, it's Arthur. Who could have seen that coming? Alright, and let's see here. Just do a Alrighty. Alright. Counting OG13 as separate from you. Your second place. As in the Theater Days game. Let's see. Where do we go from here? Do I just nuke the mage, maybe? Or the healer? Oh. Rip. Cute and funny discords. I bet. Yeah, be careful with that, because, you know, it's easy for those types of servers to get just nuked from orbit. $11 damage, no big deal. Because I remember when my GBF crew server got nuked from orbit for people posting cute and funny in the 18 plus channel, and then the server population just got Thanos'd. Like, I never even looked at that channel, much less posted in it, and I still got banned from Discord. That was the first time I got banned from Discord. Yeah, these Aleph ghettos. Yeah, they're no threat. Yeah, 3 damage. Who cares? They do have range attack though, which is a thing. I don't really want to have Shane out there getting smacked by the big guy. Whoa! Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Ow, that hurt a lot. Actually, wait, how does this spell even work? $30 HP to everybody. Nice. All right. And it doesn't waste time showing people who are healed for 0, so that's handy. I wish other heal spells worked that way. Oh, the steel axe is actually a downgrade. Okay. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, this is no big deal right here. Nice. That was a good time for a block. That one's probably going to go for... Yeah, Shane. That did not feel good. Alright, we gotta think carefully here. I think the most imminent threat... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is not good. Shane is right there. That Ken Trooper is right there also. I think Shane just needs to retreat. Otherwise, he's getting splattered. Because either the Morgue or the Ken Trooper could maybe put him down. I think if he retreats, the enemy will, I think the healer will actually go next and heal himself. I think is what the AI is going to do. Or they might have the Ken Trooper use Quadra Slice on Jeddah, which is okay, he can survive that. Oh, I was so right. Alright, there should be enough... the rain sat right there. There's another one right there. Jeddah's right there. Okay. gonna have to remove one of the main threats. Get rid of the morgue. Which stream is the best time to grind Grubble? Yeah. You kind of like how I actually play 2 games at once. You know, when doing like Guild Wars and Path of Exile at the same time. Alright, probably the Ken Trooper next. Yep. Yeah, it goes after Jeddah. Yep. Full auto doesn't count. Full auto absolutely counts. Alright, the Ken Trooper's out of MP, so he's not really a threat anymore. And Jeddah's got enough HP to not really have to worry. That thing only has 8 HP left. These two have both gone already. Oh, poop. Alright, let's just kill this one off. Okay. We take those. We might actually be able to go for the double kill with Dan. Get him some XP. And I would love to give Dan a running pimento. But sadly, stat boosting items do not exist in this game. Nice double kill right there. And then there's this asshole. These weird pack emus with their xenomorph tongues. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. Mission accomplished. Nice. And 35 XP across the board. Very nice. Solid level. Likewise. And everybody's leveling up here. Okay, no change in our emblem, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll just drop a save state just in case there's another battle waiting for us. Probably not, but hey, you never know. Patrol pack. Alright. Yeah, we're bringing democracy to this place. We're doing our part. Our bases are being swatted down left and right by this outrageous liberation army. General Cobalt miscalculated when he allowed Andera to escape. All this did was unite our enemies. Commodore, such statements should never be uttered during open meetings. Don't be a fool. Shivering in our boots around this table won't reverse the tide. Lord Bart's army has been wiped out totally. Northern Scudelia mostly belongs to the rebels. This is a reality that cannot be eradicated by kissing someone's ass. Our losses are fact. Yeah, we're pushing back the Red Scare. We are gonna liberate the shit out of these people. We're gonna give them some nice shoulder-mounted democracy. So, what we need to do now is make calm, sober judgments about where we proceed from here. We must assess the situation honestly and not confuse the truth with disloyalty to Cobalt. Yes, sir. Oh, Flare. Flare Darkwood? What are you doing in my city? Come to pay your respects? Oh, that's totally not Michaela, by the way. Yeah, totally not Michaela. Would you believe me if I said I dropped by only to say hello? Well, you're a dark elf, so... and a dark elf with a third eye in her forehead? No, look, Flare. We're in the middle of a strategy meeting. Would you mind excusing us? Are you sure you don't want me to join you? I may have some late-breaking news to share. Huh, news? About what? Colossus. Our favorite puppet is en route to your beleaguered city of Belclad. General Cobalt has summoned him to eliminate Guerrilla Unit 3 of the Arcadian Liberation Army. Are you here to gloat because you believe the General does not trust me to handle the job? I didn't say that. Why don't you ask General Cobalt that question yourself? Look, woman, I will protect Belclad with my own resources. You may return home any time. Yes, sir, Lord Luke Hegmeyer. See ya. Stupid bitch. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah. Rebels are seizing our facilities and supply bases. What are you doing about this? We're making preparations to track them down immediately and chastise them even unto death. Impressive words in a conference room, but our efforts seem to fall just behind the power curve. Perhaps I should join you if Guerrilla Unit 3 is the main force conducting these raids. Oh no, sir. Intelligence reports just one enemy unit in the field. Don't waste your precious time. Besides, this might communicate to the regiment that you lack confidence in them. Also, this guy is totally not Ramladu. Alright, just promise me you won't go easy on these invaders when you catch up to them. I understand that Guerrilla Unit 3 has recruited many followers. Wipe them out completely. So, alright, let's... go in here, we haven't been to a shop in ages. Oh, that's right. She actually can't use the byhander for some reason. So I will just restore that. And this Chaos Edge thing seems slightly unethical, so we're gonna just put it away. Even though it is explicitly better than our current weapon. Alright, we saved, right? Yeah, we saved. Did we? Like, I actually don't remember. Even though it just would have just happened 10 seconds ago. Okay, now we saved. Had a senior moment there. I was like gaslighting myself. I couldn't remember if I saved or not. Alright. Oh, we can go into the woods now. Okay. Death Field. We can't actually go in through the main gate. That's interesting. Going into this this forest of death. Oh, some different music for once. Okay. Greetings, Brian Stelbart. I've been waiting for you quite some time. Is that you, Flare? Yes. I thought I recognized your voice. What brings a high government official like yourself into the wilderness on such a fine day? We're just a small advance unit representing the people who have lived in Scudelia for generations. Teehee. I wasn't always a high government official, as you put it. I recall sharing a few battlefields in the old days. But since you grew 10 feet tall, I've longed to see this alleged phantom of Faust with my very own eyes. So here's the deal. Despite your success, you must realize you can't kill the whole Empire. Not with this small motley band of deserters and misfits. So if you want to live, disband your unit right here and now. I'll let your friends walk away with their lives. Flare, my life is guided by two principles. 1, the Empire is evil, and 2, I swore an oath. Therefore, you're wasting my time, and so for old time's sake, I'll allow you to withdraw. We're going forward with our assigned mission, and I would advise you not to interfere. Return home now, and remove yourself from this conflict. Better yet, why don't you go back to the mainland and try to enjoy life? That's all the people here want. Well, I was trying to be nice, but you're the second person today I've tried to help. In thanks, both of you have told me to go home. I'm getting sick of hearing that line, so I will now introduce the whole lot of you to my to my wonder-filled world. Dare you enter my magical realm? Are you ready for a modest taste of my unique brand of terror? Whoa, all of a sudden my body feels heavy all over. Mine too. I feel like totally weird. Damn it, Flare. Watch out, everyone. Flare has warped us into her mystical world of illusion. How in the hell do we get back to where we came from? I don't know. All we can do now is keep going forward and hope we find a way out. I wonder if the side we exit out from actually makes a difference. I assume we're gonna end up fighting those zombies whichever way we go. Oh, hey there. Oh, it's another furry. Yo, Ein. Hey, is it really you, Ein? Wow, how delightful. I can't believe it. You came all this way from who knows where just to save little old me. Ah, Shelly Lacusamachus. How come you're here? Because she's an illusion, you horn dog. It's a long story. I was trying to sabotage the Empire in various ways. Then Flare caught up with me and... Hey, how did you know I was here? I didn't know anyone was here. I mean... I wasn't even aware this place existed at all. Oh, hell, it's another long story. But to cut it short, we had our own run-in with Flare. Been a while, hasn't it? And you never showed up. At first I was mad, then I heard... Hey, you just disappeared. I thought you would get in touch, but where have you been? Hey, Shelly, knock it off, okay? Sheesh. Something came up. So, you know, excuse me, princess. Do you have any idea how we can escape from this crazy forest? Do you think I'm out for a stroll? Weren't you paying attention when I told you oh, what's the use? This is an imaginary forest with no exit. An illusion that Flare created. How do we know that you're not an illusion, you weird furry? Is there any chance that Flare may still be in this same general area? Whoa, who's this handsome young stud? Put your tongue back in your mouth, Shelly. Drooling doesn't become you. But, I mean, she is a dog. Or at least a fox. This is Brian Stelbart. He might be a major, or even a colonel. But we call him Captain. Captain of what? Guerrilla Unit 3 of the Arcadian Liberation Army. Brian's our field commander. You're shitting me, right? Is this your idea of a joke? Damn it, Shelly. Why else would one of the 4 Commodores trap us inside this forest? Bruh, you're in an illusory forest. A little bit of OPSEC would go a long way here. You know, the walls have eyes and ears. Beats the hell out of me. Training? Punishment? Hey, you're serious. I've never been more serious in my life, girly. Wow, Liberation Army? You? Unbelievable. You were once a top sergeant in the Empire. Well, I'm a lieutenant now, or maybe a captain. I can't even remember. Every time I fart around this place, someone promotes me. Ian McDougal, an officer. You'll never live it down. Hey, do I hear an echo in here? Shut up, sir. And now, you're either a captain or a lieutenant in the Arcadian Liberation Army? That's right. Oh, that's priceless. Just back off and leave me the hell alone. We gotta get out of here and take care of business. So nice seeing you, Shelly, and goodbye. Well, Flare's troops are guarding this forest. I'm not strong enough by myself, but if you can defeat them, I'm betting the hex will be broken. Even if it doesn't open the way, we'll go kick their asses just on general principle. Thanks for the tip, Shelly. You saying goodbye again? I'll miss you. Well, see you around sometime. Take care. You too, darling. That was nice, Ein. Really thoughtful. Huh? What? You stood up Shelly just so you could rescue little old me. Shut up! Come on, Brian, you're scaring the hose. So I guess we just go fight those zombos and we should be good, right? if they're just zombos, that means we can kill them indiscriminately, right? Which reminds me, in D&D 3.5, in Book of Exalted Deeds, there was a prestige class called Apostle of Peace, where you basically became Jesus. But one of the prerequisites is you have to take the feat Vow of Peace, which permanently forbids you from ever doing damage to a living thing. So you're mostly downgraded to buff bot. But the Apostle of Peace does get some pretty good bonuses for turning undead. And like, you are allowed to indiscriminately destroy undead and constructs since they're not alive. So, if you're in a campaign where you fight a lot of undead, the Vow of Peace might not be that big of a downside, potentially. But that sort of thing was why I really liked Book of Exalted Deeds. There was a lot of... there was high-powered stuff in there, but it came with a lot of roleplay restrictions. So you had to actually, play the character you were building. Abilities were more than just stats. Ugh. What kind of enemies are these? They're hideous looking and they stink. Must be some sort of monstrous flair conjured with magic, maybe even raised from the dead. They may be monsters, but we must consider them as any other foe fighting for the Empire. These creatures won't retreat. We must kill them all before we can escape, but be careful. Speaking of turn undead, by the way, actual zombies and skeletons. Skeletons have 5 whole hit points. But they have 50 attack power. Okay. So these skeletons will die in 1 hit. But they have a lot of move and a lot of attack power. I mean, they are the definition of glass cannon. Bag full. These are the new wyverns, I guess. Zombies have no attack power whatsoever, but they have a decent amount of hit points. Not really any defense to speak of. So this should be easy. These enemies do not seem hard at all. Just gotta be careful not to get demolished by skeletons. Yeah, I think we should be able to just kind of rush in pretty indiscriminately. Unless these enemies have some kind of trick to them that is not apparent from their stat line, there really shouldn't be much to worry about. Yeah, we're gonna have to be mindful of the wyverns charging in. But that's not really a problem, because they don't look very scary. Skeletons seem like they'd be scary in large numbers, coupled with other enemies. Like, if they were just on the front line acting as disposable shock troops, then, yeah, they could be scary. Because then their glass cannon functionality would actually kind of come online. Because we'd have to, you know, waste actions hitting them. And if we ignore them, then they'll punish us with their disproportionately high attack power. Alright, nice. Ah, these wyverns are gold. They're fancy. Based. Alright, one down and a level up for Shane. He got something for that level up. Unlike some other level ups he's had. Alright, and move Brian out. Alright, the wyverns are going to start attacking on this turn. And zombos are going to start coming around the bottom here. Oh, okay, they were able to go around and tap Brian, which is... Ooh. Okay, those things have some attack power. Oh, I guess it's just magic damage that doesn't worry about defense. 9 hull damage. Oh no. Alright, but the wyverns have taken their turns. Zombos are coming up from behind. Another nice, easy pile of damage there. Bonk. Deleted. Oh man. Oh. I'm a little more exhausted from 10 hours of work than I thought I was. You know, after about, I don't know, about 100 or 150 10-hour days in a row, you'd think I'd be used to it by now. But apparently that's not how that works. Trying to let the enemy make the first couple of moves here. There we go. 27 damage. Okay, we take those. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, let's try actually turning undead on a zombie. Zombie went back to the earth. Okay, it is just a straight up instant kill. Nice. 1 whole XP for that? Really? Really, game? Oh, she doesn't have turn undead. Okay. Zombies are just worth dick and balls for XP in general, apparently. Let's see how Bolt Breath does on these things. $15. Nothing special. Alright, can he just spike these two idiots? Oh, easily. Yeah. Two whole damage. Oh noes. Yeah, I gotta love getting 1 XP per enemy. Dan can take this hit no problem. Yeah, 14 damage, whatever. And she will just turn both of them. Wonder if we get, like, bonus good points for turning undead like this. Two XP. Oh yeah. It's the first time we've ever been able to use that spell. I'm gonna get as much mileage out of it as possible. The one time Eris has ever gotten to attack, yep. 800 shells. And 25 XP across the board. Well, everybody just dinged off the last battle, so, Alright, and Emblem stayed the same, so that's fine. Well, even with those monsters out of the way, I still don't see any openings in the trees. Damn it, Shelly gave us a bum steer. What do we do now? My lovely pets keep showing up no matter how hard you try to kill them. You sorry bitch. Stand your ground, Ein. She's just an illusion. Crap! Ha ha ha! Hey, Guerrilla Unit 3. Did you know you're a big joke? How dare you attack the Empire soldiers? Since you're naive like children, let's play a game. How about treasure hunting? The rules are simple. I have hidden a crystal in this forest. If you can find it, I'll let you go free. Lots of luck wandering around in my woods until you die, and I turn you into my minions. Wait, you... Oh, actually, I gotta piss. Then we'll go deal with this dumb drow bitch's nonsense. Alrighty. Who's digging me? Hey, kitty. Is she? Stay here. There's a cat in my lap now. Yeah, she's a good girl, aren't you? You a good kitty? Alright, let's actually just drop a quick save state here, just in case something weird crops up. Look, at what? Doesn't that tree appear a bit different from the rest? I mean, they were discolored. Maybe, but what are we supposed to do with it? Uh-huh. Yeah, did you see that? A path just opened up. Well, what are we waiting for? It's the only place we haven't explored. Hey! Well, what's going on? Beats me, I've never done this before. See you somewhere, I hope. Hey, very good. Ooh, they walked away. Alright, so... I guess we could go massacre this unit right here if we wanted to. But that seems unnecessary. And we can just walk up the gate. They went out to retake the base. All of the Empire's soldiers took off in a big rush for Lord Luke's castle. What's going on? A child has taken to his bed since his father joined the Liberation Army. If peace doesn't come soon, I fear for the worst. Are you really from the Liberation Army? Yeah, kid, that's right. My dad is a Liberation Army soldier too, but Mom says he can't come home right now because the bad guys will murder him. Please promise me you'll beat the Balformian army. Can you do that? We'll try, kid. We'll try. If you guys beat the Empire, will my dad come home? Oh, I hope so, kid. I hope so. Yeah, he ain't coming back. Maybe. Probably not, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. The Empire doesn't bother us much, as long as we do what we're told. The arrival of the Liberation Army may threaten what little peace and security we have. I'll pray for your victory against the evil occupiers from the Balformian Empire. Might there actually be a shop in this town? Because we haven't seen one of those in a while. Don't tell me. The stories are true. The Liberation Army is coming to Belclad, and you're the lead unit? Wow, now we can rise up and drive out the invaders. Our time has finally come to exercise our right to self-determination, non-violently. Well, you're half right. Lord Luke's castle is jammed full of military troops. Are you strong enough to challenge them? Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious what's gonna... Well, like, if anything interesting happens if we go engage that, that escaping unit. The Scudelian Peninsula was a peaceful land once, but Cobalt's ambitions may pose greater problems than Balformia's hegemony on Mildras Gars. Isn't that right, Ash? South Scudelia was a paradise until the Balformian Empire annexed our region. We led Arcadia in manufacturing, mining, and even education, and our economy flourished. But everything is run down now, ruined by enemy soldiers who don't respect anyone's rights. That's because an empire run by a gang of unelected thugs doesn't guarantee any rights. Then why won't the people in this town do something about it? Most just turn their backs. Solve that problem, and the Balformian Empire will disappear from the face of Mildras Gars. Hey, kitty. Is she? You want to do something about Balformian hegemony? Nope, you just want to lay on a stack of papers. Belclad is the second largest city in Arcadia, after Luxadol, the capital. The Liberation Army has done well to reach the gates of Lord Luke's stronghold, but Belclad is a manufacturing city. Our economy will suffer if we lose markets for our products. Is she? You hear something, baby? Even if your entire Liberation Army marched on Belclad, the Empire could not be defeated. Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, Granny. Hey, a store. What do we have in here? That's it. No, she can't use either of those. We can buy patrol packs, though, now, which is handy. Ooh. Oh, just the same axe we got like 2 or 3 chapters ago? Really? I mean, I guess we're just loading up on consumables here just in case. Thank you, come again. That was a little disappointing for being the first store we've seen in like a chapter and a half. Maybe longer. Many rumors have reached our ears. For one, we heard that Andera escaped from prison. Ah, cheap followers. I don't think so. The bots have actually started like doubling up their messages lately. Like they give the same spam message with like 2 different weird little codes. No, what are you talking about? You're a premium follower, like like what Randy Pitchford talks about. Remember, if your computer can't run Borderlands 4 at 900 frames per second, it just means you're not premium enough. What? Don't you guys have 5090s? Some are saying that Andera has united the Arcadian people in northern Scudelia. The Empire's been driven out, and the people are truly secure and free now. Only have a 4090. Yeah, maybe if you, feed 3 gold bricks to your 4090, it'll get turned into a 5090. You just gotta uncap its level a little bit, you know? I'm gonna drop a save here. Now, it seemed awfully... awfully conspicuous that this Lafayette unit moved away and kind of got out of our way. So let's actually go say hi to them and see what happens. These troops have nowhere to run. If any escape, they will filter north and kill civilians. We have no alternative but to destroy them all. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. If we do, we'll just reset. You got a brick drop earlier, didn't you? I'm still waiting on my brick drop for, you know, the year. Oh, is that how that works now? Bricks only count if they drop while streaming? Okay. Ow! Uh... You're gonna have to actually go through and start dismantling garbage artifacts. Oh, come on. Speaking of pain in the ass. Yeah, I gotta actually just read each artifact individually and make a judgment call. Nice hit there. Oh no, 8 whole damage. Alright, get that guy out of the way. The archers might actually go for Brian, since he's in range and below full health. What do you know? Clearly I'm psychic. So one of the rain sats should probably go next for the enemy, and should just go for Brian again. After the cleric bonks him. Bonk. Seven hull damage. My gird. Alright, level up for Dan. Delicious big titty elf. That's something everyone can enjoy. Bonk. Get out of here, stalker. Alright, Mr. Cleric here. Bonk. Deleted. Yeah, Bolt Breath deletes these in one hit. They are tremendously weak to this. Alright, some HP and MP for Jeddah. We take those. Nah, aw, really? It do be that way, huh? Whack. Now, hopefully this is actually a positive ethics shift, not a negative one. But we'll find out here in a second. Mission accomplished. Nice. 35 XP. Cool. So we completed the mission successfully, so that should have been a positive ethics gain. Tobikage leveled up. Not to be confused with just a regular Tokage. And level up for Chris. And for Jenny. And for Eris. And Dora. And for Connolly. Alright. Alright, was at least ethically neutral at worst. Which, yeah, good enough. Alright, nothing really to do in town. And looks like we got ourselves a boss fight coming up. So let's save first. I guess let's go for the boss fight. Attention, Gadia Unit 3. Halt immediately. General Cobalt is a merciful man. Surrender now, and he will not kill you. Maybe. Those freaking robots don't think, so ignore their blabber. They'll just keep coming. Yes, and be extra cautious. We don't know how powerful they really are. Watch their movements and plan your counterattack accordingly. Destroy these artificial soldiers, enter Luke's castle, and take full command of Belclad City. Alright, well, they're just robots. So, we can just kill them without worries. Yeah, it's like we're really fighting Runefaust. Zanes, alright, 34, 36. They'll take 2 hits to kill for sure. 10 move. Alright, they're not trivial, but they're not super scary. Owls. 14 move, and looks like they fly. 35, 34, okay. Very mobile. Get that lightning resist, if, which... Big fat 0, yeah, the L is a big 0. Fire, wind, earth, 2, so yeah, that's gotta be elemental resist. 52, 37, and 60 on these Ramados. Alright, these guys are in the back are a little scary. Fortunately, these owls should just be fast enough that they basically outrun the rear guard. The Zanes don't really matter. So I think the enemies are going to basically split themselves up. Because these guys in the back are really slow. These guys in the middle are really fast. So, I think that right there will kind of solve the problem. The problem will solve itself. Yep. Yeah, they're just going to fly right over the middle terrain and engage us that way. And I'm barely even going to acknowledge the Zanes because of their stats just do not look scary. Alright, the Ramados are going to charge us, but they're going to do so slowly. And the owls are just... They look way too fragile to really matter. Like, each one of them might get to attack once, at most twice, before we just blow them up. Oh, look at that. He came to say hello. 15, okay. I mean, they've got some defense. They're not that fragile. Oh, come on. The number of times enemies have lived on one. Jetta's lightning breath will probably execute these idiots in one shot. Alright, let's just demolish this first one here. And of course they go for Ein. In range, vanish, Gwa. Oh, 8 whole damage. That's all you got against Ein with his, very unimpressive defense stat. Four whole damage. Alright, let's try this out. See how this compares to the 60 damage that the weird flesh guns take. 60 damage. There you go. Same amount. Very nice. Bonk. For something named AU, it's not very golden. That was a smart joke, by the way, because the atomic abbreviation for gold is AU, derived from its Greek name of aurum. And now that I've explained the joke, it's no longer funny. Not that it was funny in the first place. But now even less so. Oh. They have just the right amount of HP to die in one hit to that. Very nice. Clearly, clearly designed that way. Jeddah is extremely super effective. And Shane's level ups lately are not super effective. Alright, Jenny, finish it off, please. And you gotta wonder, with 4 Commodores to take down, like, does that mean we have like 4 more chapters ahead of us still, or are we gonna just get all of them in a boss rush, like in the next chapter? Because this was chapter 7. I'm just thinking, 8 is the traditional number of chapters that Shining Force games have. So, and we are now seeing, like basically Shining Force Chapter 8 enemies. Ow. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. That's real bad. We'll just do some nice long-range healing to make sure Shane doesn't get demolished by anti-aircraft artillery. Oh, and Eris can cast this twice now, which is nice. Yep, no surprise there. Fweem. Yep. Remake 3 is party-wide. It's great. Kind of like Aura 4. If you ever did enough grinding in Shining Force 2 to get Aura 4 on one of your healers. Yeah, Aura 4 actually fully heals your entire party. Fuck! Come on, please dodge. Otherwise we have to reset. God damn it! I knew I should have retreated. I thought we would get 2 turns. Whoops. Damn it. Ugh. Game? Man, and the fact that we were, a turn away from finishing that battle. Now we gotta go back and redo it from scratch. Oh, come on! Did we not save after... Or does it respawn? Like, I thought we, maybe loading the... Hold on. It's December 12th. Huh. Maybe we didn't save after we did the... Apparently not? God damn it. I thought we did. Like, I don't want to go back and refight that thing. We're just gonna go... Oh, now I'm pissed. You know what? Hold on. Do we have, Yeah, I'll have to check the VOD later. It's like, I really thought we saved. Whatever. That random battle doesn't matter, so... Whatever. Though... It did give the party a lot of XP, though, is the thing. Well... Yeah, Eris is only level Yeah, she's down a level from where she ends up because she gets to 60 MP. So, yeah, I guess we didn't save after that. After that, do we go back and do it? I feel... I wonder if it actually has any... Nah, because it wasn't like a random battle. Like, it even has a unique name. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna go back and redo it. I'm being very paranoid. Yeah. Like, why does this unit have a unique name if it doesn't matter? Yeah, I mean, it's an easy battle. But I hate having to replay it. Wait, how far out can they go? Not that far on this turn. Man. And here I thought I'd actually get to bed at a decent hour tonight. You know, all because I thought I'd get 2 actions before they got 1. And I was wrong. It's fine. I mean, it's only 10:19 now, so... You know, we're not entering pumpkin range just yet. Also, I had a lot of tea. Not that caffeine has any effect on me whatsoever. Jenny's actually going to get wrecked a little bit. She might also be in range of the archers. And yeah, we're old. Ooh. Jenny might actually get killed here by the other archer if the other one's in range. Wow, it only took one archer to kill her. Alright, take 3. Yeah, Quadra Slice, we know. We've seen this before. Alright, yeah, Jeddah can take this hit with no worries. Well, except when he gets high rolled, then we worry a little bit. Okay, one Ken Trooper down. Alright, very nice. We take those. And we gotta use this or else Jet is gonna get dogpiled into oblivion. Or Chris might get dogpiled into oblivion. Or both. Nice. Alright, that'll make sure Eris also dings her level on the bonus XP at the end. And get rid of one of the archers real quick. Glory to Arstotzka! Oof. Ow. There we go. Get that out of the way. Oh, come on. That... that's not good. It's not gonna cost us, but... it's still annoying. $69. Nice. There we go. Alright, that idiot's dead. Let's actually go ahead and execute the healer before he gets to heal. Alright, now we can Bolt Breath the one that hasn't moved yet. Yep, easy level up for Jetta. And yeah, it seems like level ups are predetermined. Because that was the same level up he got on the first iteration. $69, nice. There we go. Okay. Ah, don't worry. I am absolutely saving. I'm way ahead of you here. Okay. Did the regular save. Also save stated. Alright. Now. Now this is still only going to be like a 3.5-hour VOD, so not too bad. Would you believe, what was it, what are the... Yeah, let's see here. Part 5, actually, reached 10 views now. Yeah, I'm shocked. Yeah, this content is being seen by ones of people. I guess my one great complaint, though, is with this ordeal, is that this fight isn't even hard. It's just a little bit tedious because there's so much ground to cover. And the enemies have just enough bulk. Well, I can kind of feel the pumpkin mode starting to creep up on me. And once again, the enemies run right past several plausible targets for the sake of hitting Ein. I don't know, maybe the enemies just think he's a bad dog. Whoa. Oh. Well, that's also the I worked 10 hours today fatigue. Then came home, fed the dog, and immediately sat down and started streaming. Fatigue. I gotta wake up early tomorrow and work another 10 hours. Oh. And wake up early on Sunday, work another 10 hours. And Monday I can probably sleep in a little bit. Probably. All right. For the win here. Yeah. Can we max out our ethics is the question. Or at least get to the the next upgrade from this one. There we go. All right. $762. 40 XP across the board. Very nice. Level up for Arby, who we've never used. Level up for Arya, nice. Actually, a real level up for Shane for the first time in several levels. And Stinger. Oh, based. There we go. Alright, we got our Feda emblem back. Alright, I feel better now. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, basically, if it says, you know, mission accomplished and you get the party-wide bonus XP, then, you know, even if it was a kill-all mission, you get plus points, versus anytime it says you annihilated the enemy, then you get negative points. And then I think there's some other, you know, points behind the scene for, like, you know, taking too much damage or losing units or whatever other miscellaneous stuff they like to count. Let's drop a save state here real quick, in case we trigger a boss battle or something going in here. Yeah, or maybe on battles where we don't kill all the enemies, does the specific kill count matter? Or are there, like, breakpoints? Or, you know, because all we see is the final result of emblem up or down. So, you know, we don't know how much is really going on behind the scenes. Attention, Castle Defenders. We are Guerrilla Unit 3 of the Arcadian Liberation Army. At this time, the restored Arcadian Republic is taking possession of this facility. All foreign invaders are ordered to vacate these premises in orderly fashion. You imprudent pig. How dare you speak to us like that? Special guard of Commodore Luke will cut you down to size. Alright, heading towards a boss battle. I am way too tired to do this right now. So we will deal with this next time, which will probably be Monday, because I gotta actually do other things tomorrow evening and Sunday evening. More tasks to accomplish. Everybody needs a bit of my time. So yeah, we'll call it a night here. Leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger here. We'll pick it up Monday, or, you know, whenever VOD watchers feel like watching VODs. So that'll do us for now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Let me just see the logic that goes on into that calc. Oh yeah, for sure. It would actually be kind of interesting to, you know, just take like a RAM reader, you know, or like an emulator with some debug tools and stuff, and just see like what variables under the hood actually change and how at the end of a battle. That would actually be really neat. Actually, like, deconstruct the game and see how it really runs. Which, you know, just saying, there are emulators out there that can do that sort of thing, if you were ever so inclined. But anyway, yeah, that's it for now. So I'll be back Monday night, for, I guess, this charge towards the boss there, and we'll take it from there. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. My name's Tim. I'll see you then. Good night.